What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's Gavin here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking Star's broken Meteor Golem army into Legend League yet again, and hopefully wrecking every single base and getting ourselves a beautiful plus 320. So I don't really have too much to say. Let's just get straight into these attacks. Alright, so we get a base that has a lot of fireball value. I do like to see this. So we're going to fireball pretty much anything, and it's going to be enough value. Let's just think about it. Okay, we'll go like this. Warden in this corner, and I want to launch this fireball very quickly, so we will go like this. And, alright, that works. That's some good value. That works. And, alright, good fireball. Let's actually manually pull the clan castle troops out right now. I'd rather deal with them quickly than not quickly. Okay, there's a furnace in there. Interesting. There's probably some more rocket loons in here if I were to guess. But I'm not going to bother pulling them out. We'll just leave them there, I guess. We'll take down the Super Wizard Tower, and then we will pull the Warden towards the Monolith. Alright, yeah, that sounds good to me. Come on, Warden. One more shot. Okay, now the Warden over here. Troop launcher like this. And we're going to put the king on the outside over here to funnel, and some super barbs to force him in one direction. Alright, we're looking good. And then the RC, where should I put the RC on this one? We'll just put her like on the fire spitter over there. If you're wondering where to put your RC, put her between your king and your meteor golems. That's what I've found to give me the best results. We'll totem here by the guardian. And I guess overgrowth, this back end, is probably the best decision. And then we can just rage through the core. And we're also going to invis the RC before she goes down. Okay. Might use another totem spell on that guardian. It's probably a good idea. Let's do it. Let's use another totem spell on him, just so we can get him taken out. And this one is looking solid. Definitely looking solid. I'm not worried about the town hall either. That'll go down. We can invis RC right here before she gets cooked. And then we will totem just like that. Alright, good totem. Let's freeze this also to try keep the RC alive for another second. And yeah, this base has been absolutely crushed. We can swag the king ability as well. A very nice way to start this video off. Let's click the king ability right here. And yeah, we've got ourselves a very easy 3-star. Okay, and Invis Rage Core. These bases are usually super easy with this army. You just gotta fireball the core, and then it's like impossible to fail. So, what's the easiest way to be able to hit the core? I don't know, probably... it's a good question, to be honest. I think we'll just go like this. We'll go like this, and then once we get an opportunity to hit that fireball, we're gonna take that opportunity. Alright, I would like to take out this mortar, but I need the warden to go up and tank the expo. Come on, warden, step up a little bit. Okay, he's not going to tank the expo. I guess he'll just take out the mortar. And I might even invest a rage spell with the warden here. Since we're going to get so much fireball value anyways, it's honestly not a bad idea to invest a rage. Let's just do it to speed him up. And then we've got to hit our fireball. There's Teslas in this corner, which honestly does not help at all. Makes it a little bit more complicated. But I think we'll be fine. Let's just see where he goes after this. Wait, we can hit the fireball now, I think. Yeah, we're going to go like this, this, and this. Alright, good fireball. Very good fireball. And there goes the entire core, and now it's impossible to fail. Okay, as I said that, we just actively killed the warden, but still, I think it'll be impossible to fail. Just because of, well, how good the fireball was. But yeah, obviously killing the warden doesn't help. That is kind of a big mistake. But I think we should be just fine. We're going to overgrowth probably that fire spitter when my troops go up a little bit closer to it. Probably. Yeah, we'll overgrowth it right here. And then we'll put the RC here from the opposite side. Let's poison by these enemy heroes. We'll put a headhunter by that enemy king. And now the enemy king should go down pretty easily. Queen ability. Let's totem by this multi-gear so that we don't lose the RC. And then we'll click her rocket spear as soon as the king goes down. And then totem again by that multi-gear. And this one is looking amazing. Just got to make sure my RC stays alive. So I'll probably use another totem spell by the minion prince. Probably. Yeah, let's use another totem right here. And the base is absolutely crushed. Invis Rage core bases are honestly very, very easy with this army. A lot of people tell me they're hard, and I don't understand why. Just fireball the core. If they're hard, it's because you're not fireballing the core. Okay, next base we've got is a poison tower base. So these ones can be tricky to find the best spot to fireball. To be honest, I'm leaning towards this fire spitter. It takes down the whole compartment plus monolith and CC. And it looks pretty easy to hit that too. So I think that's what we will do. Yeah, we'll go like this. And I can probably... There might be a Tesla. Let's just check. I have a feeling there's probably a Tesla by that hero hall. I don't know though. Let's just see. Maybe there's not. Maybe there's not. Oh, there is. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We'll put a barb on it. And now we will launch our fireball like this. All right. Oh, I missed the earthquakes, but I think that'll work. We don't take down the clan castle, but that should still work out fine. It should still be plenty value. And all right, where can I put this archer? We'll put the archer there to get a little bit of cleanup value, and we'll let the warden take down this multi-inferno. That's fine. He can take it out. And then we will start the rest of our attack behind the fire spitter. But yeah, we will let bro take that out. We shouldn't have any time issues. We should have plenty of time over here. Alright, warden, one more shot. Let's go like this now. Meteor golems, queen, Tesloons, apprentice warden. There's witches in the CC. I'm actually not going to poison them in case there's also a furnace in the CC. Oh, shoot, I have to freeze them though. My warden's taking too much damage. But there might also be a furnace. That's why I didn't want to poison them. There's no furnaces. Okay, we'll poison these ice golems then. And alright, let's use a totem spell right here by this enemy queen. I don't want my king to take too much damage and go down too early. Alright, and we're starting to get somewhat low on time, but I think we're still fine. Let's see, what to overgrowth? Probably that revenge tower on the back probably makes the most sense. And let's hit queen ability now, just to speed everything up. And then we will go overgrowth. Yeah, overgrowth like this on revenge tower on the back end. And we should have plenty of time, I want to say. We'll totem. Wait, we don't need a totem. I was going to say totem to keep the RC alive, but she's actually safe right now. But we will place a totem right here on the revenge tower for when that overgrowth wears off. Alright, and then we're going to rage. And this actually could be quite close on time, but I think we'll still be fine. We'll put a baby drag here to help with cleanup. Let's hit the king's ability, to be honest, right now. Another totem by this ricochet cannon. And yeah, we've got ourselves yet another super easy 3-star with this crazy army. Okay, we get an Invis Rage Core, a very interesting one that I've never seen before, but same thing as all Invis Rage Cores. If you hit the core, it's impossible to fail. So we're just going to hit probably that Revenge Tower. Although it looks somewhat difficult to hit that. Let me just think about this. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We'll go like this. And can I do it right now? Please tell me I can do it right now. No, that Tesla ruins things. Okay, we got to take out the Tesla first. And, we're gonna probably need a rage here, please. Hopefully we don't. Okay, we actually don't. We have to launch it right now. Oh, I had a feeling it might go there. I had a feeling it might go there. Okay. I think we can still work with it. But yeah, I had a feeling it might go there. I think we can still do this, though. We're going to have to use the log launcher now, though. And we'll actually put a baby dragon here for some insane value. Baby dragon can get like 10 buildings taken out. Let's pull Warden over here. But this is going to be a lot more complicated now that we have missed our fireball. It's okay, though. We'll go log launcher like this. King to funnel everyone inside. King has to set a good funnel here. That is like very, very important. And then as soon as this wall is open, I'll put the queen in with the rest of the meteor golems, apprentice warden, and we just have to full send the whole gang inside the base. Alright, I mean, we're looking alright. We're not looking terrible, not looking great. Let's just rage in the center and totem in the center too. We need to power through this area. Let's hit the queen ability, and I will put the RC right over here. But yeah, we've got to power through this area. It's looking actually like a pretty good recovery, I want to say. I'll totem by the monolith. It's going to still be a little bit close because we missed the fireball. We have RC ability still. Okay, it's actually looking pretty good. I'm going to totem by this ricochet cannon. Oh, that was a wasted totem. The queen's going down anyways. Oh man, we actually might fail this. I think we're gonna fail it. Shoot! We are going to fail it. Missed fireball equals fail, I guess. Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. Missed fireball equals fail. Shoot, guys. I gotta stop making these stupid mistakes. Alright guys, little update. I have now bought an ice block because I feel like the only time I ever fail is if I kill my warden or miss my fireball, and if we have an ice block, that's much less likely to happen. So we're gonna try an ice block because of that unfortunate fail. Okay, we have an insane amount of fireball value here, and it's super easy to hit with an ice block, so this should be a piece of cake. Whoa, Tesla farm. Whoa, hello. Hello, Tesla farm. Hello. Alright. That's fine, though. That is honestly totally cool. Okay. All the Teslas are gone now. And, okay, to hit this fireball, we're going to put a baby drag on that wizard tower. And I really... Okay, we should probably just go for the rage tower. I was thinking poison tower to take down the clan castle, but rage tower is just better, I think. We should be able to do this right now. Maybe. Or let's let the warden take out this expo, actually. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, I guess we let him get the expo and the multi-archer tower. That's fine. And then it's even easier to hit this fireball. Alright, we will ice block. Right. Now, go like this. Let's just use 3 spells to be safe, even though I think we could have done it with 2. And, gosh, my warden got cooked. Oh my goodness. Okay, and we kind of missed the fireball too. Not great, not great. Slight mistake. But we still did get an insane amount of fireball value, so I'm really not too worried. I think we'll be just fine. We should be just fine. Okay. Where should I put my RC? I feel like I should almost put her on the opposite side. I'm just worried we might time fail if I don't. I'm going to click the queen ability now to get the giant out. And yeah, we're going to have to put the RC on the opposite side. I'm just a little bit worried we'd time fail if I didn't do that. Okay, let's rage in the center there. And we will overgrowth this stuff on the back. And I'm going to totem just like that to distract the enemy queen and keep my RC alive. That was a really good totem. and a really good Headhunter, and now we are looking very good. Alright, I think I'm going to stick with the Ice Block, guys, just for safety reasons. You know, it's just too risky that if I don't have the Ice Block, I don't know, maybe we're going to fail. So I feel like the Ice Block's just a little bit safer for me, at least. I know Stars doesn't use it, but I'm not Stars. Okay, now we get a pretty anti-fireball base. Not too much fireball value anywhere. Really not sure exactly what I should be fireballing on this one. Maybe just a multi-gear. To be honest, we'll just hit the multi-gear. It looks simple and enough value that I can work with it. So we'll do that, and we can do this with 3 spells. We don't need an Ice Block right here. We can just go like that. Boom. Takes down the Expos and the Monolith as well. And now we will start the rest of this attack right here. Let's also put a Baby Drag on that Archer Tower. And now Tesloon, Queen, Apprentice Warden, Troop Launcher, the other Tesloon, some Meteor Golems to funnel, and then the King right over here. And this one is looking wonderful. Alright, we might need a Headhunter for that Minion Prince, or we might not. I think we don't. Okay, we're good for now. And then I'm going to put the RC right over there in between the King and the Meteor Golems. And we will rage right through this toxic area, poison these 3 Ice Golems, and I think we're going to overgrowth like... I'm really not sure, to be honest. I don't really know where to overgrowth. Maybe the Town Hall. Let's just overgrowth the Town Hall. It's a lot of damage right there, and we can totem the Guardian now. Okay, we're looking quite good. Let's hit the King's ability, to be honest, and my RC is losing health rapidly, so I'm going to click her Rocket Spear just to keep her in one spot. And I guess we can Ice Block the King, I guess. Kind of a wasted Ice Block. I don't know about the Ice Block, guys. Sometimes I feel like we don't need it, and then sometimes I feel like it's clutch. This one's actually close. Hold on, let's lock in. Let's lock in. I think we're still fine. Yeah, we're going to totem by that Ricochet Cannon, and we should have ourselves yet another beautiful 3-star. Alright, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. We can still go 7 for 8 and put up a plus 304 day, which is pretty good by my standards. Not too bad at all. Alright, next base. This one, a few different options that we could fireball. I'm probably just going to go for a simple fireball here, maybe on the Bomb Tower. Yeah, to be honest, I think Bomb Tower's good, and we can do this with like 0 invis spells, so it seems great to me. Or we'll use 1 invis spell just to be safe. Yeah, we'll put the Warden right over there. And we'll just go 1 invis spell like this. Alright, that Tesla nearly screwed me over. That was a little bit scary. But we are fine. And yeah, we'll just send the rest of the Meteor Golems like this. Apprentice Warden, Queen. Ricochet Cannons on the Warden, which is very bad. And, oh my gosh, the Warden's actually dead. Bruh. Alright, that made things a whole lot more complicated now. Now there's a chance we could fail. That really doesn't help. Okay, but we can still do this. Not the end of the world. Let's poison this furnace. I'm going to put the RC in this compartment. And we're looking not too bad. I'm also going to totem here by the Ricochet Cannon just to keep the King alive for a little bit longer. And I guess we can Earthquake in the center since we don't need it anywhere else. I'm going to Invis RC. I think Revenge Tower is just clapping her right now. And we're going to Overgrowth by the Monolith here. And then Rage in the center. My RC is taking damage though, which I do not like to see. RC is actually dead. Oh my gosh, I think we might fail. Gosh, that was terrible spell placements. Very, very bad spell placements. Yeah, I think that losing the RC here is going to cost a fail. That was just very, very bad spell placements. Completely my fault. Is there a chance? I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe. What do I even ice block? I guess we can ice block these meteors. No, I think I've sold it, guys. I think I have sold it, unfortunately. What is wrong with me? What have I done? Oh my gosh! Dang it, man. Alright, another update. I've now took out the ice block because I've realized if we don't use it with the fireball, it's completely useless and a waste of a spell space. So we're just going to hit fireballs that don't require an ice block. That is what I'm thinking now. Okay, this base, we're going to fireball the core without an ice block because we can do that. How should we go at this, though? Let's go, like, right here, Warden in this corner. Alright, we'll start cleanup in all of the corners. And we should be able to hit this fireball pretty easily from this angle, I want to say. Alright, not too bad. We don't actually need a rage spell here. If you guys didn't know, if your Warden is level 80, he can survive a non-maxed out Ricochet Cannon and Expo without any spells. He better, otherwise this will be embarrassing. Yeah, he can. And we can actually launch our fireball now while he's on the Skelly Traps. Okay, very good. Very, very nice. And Warden can get that Expo. That is fine with me, and then we will start the rest of this attack. Alright. Looking pretty good. We'll put the Queen here. Meteor Golems, Troop Launcher. Whoa, Warden's losing a lot of health. I might freeze the Scatter Shot. No, the healers are healing him. We don't need to do that. A little bit scary. We can poison these CC troops over there. I really wish the poison spell worked on the freaking Guardian. Too bad it doesn't. Okay, and I think we have to send our RC from the opposite end on this base. That is what I'm thinking. Otherwise, there's just a chance we're going to time fail. Or maybe not. Let's see where our troops go after this. Yeah, we'll do it. We will Overgrowth right there and RC right here from the opposite end. And this way we have a good split across the whole map. Like, we have troops on every part of the base just doing damage, which is exactly what you want to see. We'll Rage RC. I think she needs the Rage the most. Let's freeze this before we lose the RC. And then I will click her Rocket Spear right now. Also invis the RC, to be honest. We just need to make sure she stays alive. And we should have ourselves a very nice 3-star. Overall, guys, it was a very solid day. I'm pretty happy with the results. We had 2 fails, I think. One of them, I'm not even sure what happened, but I think we had 2 fails. One of them was just very bad spell placements, and then the other one, I think I missed the fireball or killed the Warden or something. But overall, 293, not too bad. If we put up 293 days, like every single day, we'll be in the top 200. So overall, yeah, not too bad, guys. I'm quite happy with the results. Obviously, I would have liked a little bit better, but it is what it is. That's going to do it for today's video, though, guys. So I will link the army in the description below if any of you guys want to try it out. It is very, very powerful. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow in a brand new video.